Chosen one, heaven saw something about you, and they've been waiting for you to realize it. Listen carefully, because if you ignore these words, you may miss a moment that could change everything about your life, and I do not say that lightly. I am telling you this because heaven has been watching you, and there is something about you that has not gone unnoticed. You have carried weight that others could not carry, and you have endured in silence when it would have been easier to break. What you thought was invisible was actually being recorded, and what you believed was ordinary has been marked as extraordinary. I am speaking now so you understand that your life is not random, and this realization will unlock something you have been waiting for without even knowing it. Type Amen if you agree. What heaven saw in you is your persistence when no one clapped for you, your faith when doubt surrounded you, and your kindness when bitterness would have been justified. You believed that your efforts were small, but they were not small to me. Every time you chose patience over anger, every time you chose hope over fear, you aligned yourself with something greater than you could see. This is why there has been a waiting, not because you were forgotten, but because you were being prepared. I have been shaping you in ways that could not be rushed, because what is coming requires a version of you that is stronger, clearer, and ready. There is something important you must do right now, and it is simple but powerful. If this is touching your heart, take a moment to like this video, because your action is a sign that you are ready to receive what I am about to reveal. You have often wondered why your path has been different, why things did not come easily, and why doors seemed to close just as you approached them. The truth is that those closed doors were not rejection, they were protection. I was guiding you away from places that would have limited your growth, even if they looked good at the time. You could not see the full picture, but I could, and I chose what would lead you to your purpose, not just your comfort. That is why your journey has felt unusual, because it was never meant to be common. What heaven has been waiting for is not perfection from you, but awareness. You have already done more than you realize, but you have not fully recognized who you are becoming. When you begin to see yourself through my eyes, everything will start to shift. Your confidence will no longer depend on others, and your decisions will no longer be driven by fear. You will start to walk with a quiet strength that does not need validation, because it comes from knowing that you are guided. Type 777 if you trust God. There is a moment approaching where things will begin to make sense, and it will feel like pieces of your life are finally connecting. You will look back and understand why certain people left, why certain plans failed, and why certain delays happened. Nothing was wasted, and nothing was meaningless. Even the pain you experienced has been shaping your ability to handle what is coming next. I have been building depth within you, because shallow strength would not have been enough. You have also been protected in ways you did not notice. There were situations that could have harmed you, decisions that could have led you away from your path, and influences that could have weakened your spirit. But I intervened, sometimes quietly, sometimes in ways you questioned. You may have called it bad timing or disappointment, but it was actually my hand redirecting you. This is why you are still here, still standing, still moving forward, even when it felt like everything was against you. The realization that heaven has been waiting for is this: you are not behind, you are not overlooked, and you are not forgotten. You are exactly where you need to be for what is about to unfold. Your timing is not late, it is precise. When you accept this, the pressure you have been carrying will begin to lift. You will stop comparing your journey to others, and you will start trusting the path that has been designed specifically for you. There is also a responsibility that comes with this awareness. Once you understand that you are chosen for something greater, you cannot go back to living without intention. Your thoughts, your actions, and your choices begin to carry more weight. This is not meant to scare you, but to elevate you. You are being called to rise into a version of yourself that reflects the strength and purpose that has been placed within you. I know there have been moments where you felt tired, where you questioned whether it was worth continuing, and where you wondered if anything would ever change. Those moments were real, and I saw every one of them. I did not ignore your struggle, and I did not leave you alone in it. Even when you could not feel my presence, I was there, sustaining you in ways you could not see. That is why you did not break, even when the pressure was heavy. Now you are stepping into a different phase, one where clarity begins to replace confusion. You will start to notice signs, opportunities, and shifts that were not there before. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations. I am showing you that what you have been waiting for is beginning to move toward you. But you must stay aware, because recognition is the key that unlocks what has been prepared. What if the real reason most manifestation methods do not work has finally been explained? A top neuroscientist linked to CIA research says, without the right brainwave, results stay inconsistent. This 7-second ritual, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people approach money differently and improve their direction. Many are now stepping into dream homes, buying luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations they once thought were out of reach. But this information might not stay available online. Click the link in the description and comments before it gets removed. Do not doubt yourself in this season. The same strength that carried you through your hardest moments will carry you into your greatest ones. You are not starting from nothing, you are building on everything you have already endured. This is why your foundation is strong, even if it does not look impressive on the outside. What matters is what has been formed within you, because that is what will sustain you. You kept looking for signs outside, but the clearest sign has been the way your heart responds when you hear these words. There is a stirring within you that cannot be ignored anymore, and that stirring is not confusion, it is recognition. I am opening your eyes so you can finally see what heaven has already seen in you for so long. Type 1111 to affirm. You have been carrying a quiet strength that others may not fully understand, and that strength has been tested again and again. Each challenge you faced was not meant to break you, but to reveal what was already inside you. You may have felt alone in those moments, but you were never without guidance. Even in your silence, I was shaping your resilience, teaching you how to stand when everything around you felt unstable. This is why you are different now, even if you cannot fully explain it to others. There are things about you that have been hidden on purpose, not from you out of neglect, but for your protection and timing. If everything had been revealed too early, you would have been overwhelmed or misdirected. I have been allowing you to grow into your understanding step by step, so that when the truth becomes clear, you will be ready to carry it without fear. This is the patience of heaven, not delay, but preparation. You are being trusted with something that requires maturity, not just desire. The reason you have felt a disconnect from certain people and environments is because your spirit has been outgrowing them. You tried to hold on, you tried to make things work, but something within you kept pulling you forward. That pull is not restlessness, it is alignment. You are being guided toward places and people that match who you are becoming, not who you used to be. Let go of what feels forced, because what is meant for you will not require you to shrink yourself. Type yes to receive miracles. There is also a shift happening in how you see your past. What once felt like failure is now beginning to look like direction. You are starting to understand that every setback carried a lesson that shaped your thinking and your character. You are no longer defined by those moments, you are strengthened by them. This is how transformation works. It turns what seemed negative into something powerful. And this power is not loud or aggressive, it is steady, grounded, and unshakable. You have been chosen not because you are perfect, but because you are willing. There is something in your heart that keeps reaching for truth, even when it is uncomfortable. That willingness is what allows me to work through you. Many people resist change, but you have continued, even when it was difficult. This is why heaven has been watching you closely, because your response to pressure revealed your readiness for something greater. Do not underestimate the importance of your current moment. It may look ordinary, but it is actually a turning point. The thoughts you accept now, the decisions you make now, and the faith you hold now are shaping what comes next. You are not waiting for something to happen, you are actively stepping into it. This is why your awareness matters so much, because it determines how you move forward. Stay present, stay open, and stay aligned with what you know deep inside. There will be moments ahead where you are asked to trust without seeing the full picture. This is not to confuse you, but to strengthen your faith. You have already experienced times where things worked out in ways you did not expect, and that was not coincidence. That was evidence that you are being guided beyond what you can control. Trust grows through experience, and you are being given opportunities to deepen that trust. Each step forward is building your confidence in what cannot always be seen. You are also being called to protect your energy and your focus. Not everything deserves your attention, and not everyone understands your path. This is not about isolating yourself, but about being wise with what you allow into your life. Your growth requires space, and your clarity requires quiet. When you protect these things, you create an environment where your purpose can continue to unfold without distraction. There is a renewal happening within you, even if it feels subtle right now. Your thinking is shifting, your priorities are changing, and your perspective is becoming clearer. These are signs that you are moving into a new level of understanding. You are not the same person you were before, and that is something to embrace, not question. Growth often feels unfamiliar, but it is also necessary. I want you to recognize that what heaven saw in you was never temporary. It was not based on a single moment or a single action. It is something consistent, something that has been present through every phase of your life. That is why it cannot be taken away, and that is why it continues to guide you. You are not trying to become something new, you are uncovering what has always been there. Have you heard about the private group of neuroscientists working on brain waves connected to money? A top researcher revealed this work was based on CIA studies, not meant for public release yet. The result is a simple 7-second ritual, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, now practiced at home. Many who once struggled financially are now living in dream homes, owning luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations. But this page could disappear without warning. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. As you continue forward, you will begin to notice a sense of peace that does not depend on circumstances. This peace is a sign that you are aligned with your purpose. It does not mean that everything will be easy, but it means that you will not be shaken in the same way. You will face challenges with a different mindset, one that is grounded in understanding rather than fear. This is the strength that has been forming within you. You are stepping into a season where clarity replaces confusion and direction replaces uncertainty. What once felt scattered will begin to come together in a way that makes sense. You will see connections between your past experiences and your current opportunities. This is not random, it is intentional. Everything has been leading you to this point, even when you could not see it. Stay focused on what you feel is right in your spirit. There will be many voices and opinions, but not all of them are aligned with your path. Learn to listen to the quiet guidance within you, because that is where truth speaks the clearest. You have been developing this awareness for a reason, and now it is time to trust it. The more you listen, the stronger it becomes. You are not alone in this journey, even if it feels that way at times. There is support around you, both seen and unseen, guiding you toward what is meant for you. You are being led, even when you cannot see the full path ahead. Trust this process, because it is unfolding exactly as it should. You have been sensing a shift, even in small moments, where your thoughts feel clearer and your heart feels more certain. This is not imagination, this is alignment taking place within you. Heaven has been waiting for you to step into this awareness, because once you do, everything starts to move differently. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. There were times when you tried to silence this feeling because it seemed too unfamiliar, too uncertain, or even too overwhelming. You told yourself to stay where it was comfortable, even when your spirit knew there was more. But comfort was never your calling, growth was. And growth often asks you to leave behind what you have outgrown, even if it once felt safe. This is why you have felt both pulled forward and held back at the same time, because one part of you is ready while another part is still letting go. You are not losing anything that is meant for you. What is leaving your life is making space for what truly belongs there. This may feel painful at times because release is never easy, but it is necessary. You cannot carry your past into your future and expect to move freely. I am asking you to trust that what is being removed is not punishment, it is preparation. You are being lightened so you can rise without unnecessary weight. There is something powerful happening in the way you are beginning to think. You are questioning things you once accepted without doubt, and you are seeing situations with a deeper clarity. This is not rebellion, it is wisdom growing within you. You are learning to discern what is right for your path and what is not. This ability will guide you more than any outside voice ever could. It is a gift that has been developing quietly, and now it is becoming stronger. Type 222 to claim miracles. You have also been experiencing moments where you feel a sudden peace, even in situations that would have once caused you stress. That peace is not accidental, it is a sign that you are beginning to trust the process. You are realizing that not everything needs to be controlled or understood immediately. This shift allows you to move with confidence instead of fear. It allows you to act with intention instead of reaction. There is a deeper purpose unfolding through your experiences, even the ones that seemed confusing or difficult. Nothing you have gone through has been wasted. Every lesson, every challenge, every delay has been shaping your understanding and strengthening your foundation. You are not starting from the beginning. You are building on everything you have already lived through. This is why you are stronger than you think. You may not see the full outcome yet, but you are already stepping into it. Each decision you make with awareness is moving you closer to what has been prepared for you. You are not waiting for a moment, you are creating it through your alignment. This is why your choices matter so much right now. You are setting the direction for what comes next. There will be times when doubt tries to return, reminding you of past fears or uncertainties. Do not let those thoughts define you. They are echoes of who you were, not reflections of who you are becoming. You have grown beyond those limitations, even if they still try to appear. Acknowledge them, but do not follow them. Your path is forward, not backward. You are also learning to value your own voice in a new way. You are no longer seeking constant validation from others because you are beginning to trust your own understanding. This does not mean you reject advice, but it means you filter it with discernment. You are becoming grounded in who you are, and that grounding gives you stability. It allows you to stand firm, even when others do not understand your choices. There is a quiet confidence forming within you, and it does not need to be loud to be powerful. It is steady, it is calm, and it is rooted in truth. This confidence comes from knowing that you are guided, even when you cannot see the entire path. It comes from recognizing that your life has purpose, even in the smallest moments. This is the kind of strength that cannot be shaken easily. Is it really possible to attract money more naturally using a 7-second ritual? Research connected to the CIA suggests certain brainwave states influence how opportunities appear in your life. This technique, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift away from financial pressure toward improved lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You are entering a phase where opportunities will begin to appear in unexpected ways. They may not look like what you imagined, but they will feel right. Pay attention to what resonates with your spirit, because that is where your direction lies. Do not dismiss something just because it is different from your expectations. Sometimes the path you need is not the one you planned. There is also a need for patience as things continue to unfold. Not everything will happen at once, and that is by design. You are being guided step by step, not all at once, so that you can fully understand and appreciate the process. This pacing is not a delay, it is alignment. It ensures that each part of your journey builds on the last in a meaningful way. You are not alone in these changes, even if it feels that way. There is support surrounding you, guiding you in ways you may not always recognize. This support is constant, even when your awareness of it fluctuates. You are being led, even in moments of uncertainty. Trust that you are not navigating this on your own. As you continue forward, you will begin to notice that your reactions to situations are changing. What once triggered you may no longer have the same effect. This is a sign of growth, not indifference. You are learning to respond with clarity instead of reacting with emotion. This shift gives you control over your direction, instead of being controlled by circumstances. There is also a deeper sense of purpose beginning to emerge within you. You are starting to feel that your life is meant for more than just routine or survival. This feeling is not random, it is a calling. You are being drawn towards something that aligns with who you truly are. This is why you cannot ignore it anymore. You are stepping into a new understanding of yourself, one that is not limited by past experiences or old beliefs. You are redefining what is possible for your life. This is not something that happens overnight, but it is happening. Each step you take with awareness brings you closer to this new version of yourself. The weight of your past is starting to loosen its grip, and in its place, a quiet clarity is rising. You are beginning to see that your story was never meant to limit you, but to prepare you. Every difficult moment carved something inside you that is now ready to be used. This is why you feel a shift, because you are no longer looking at your life the same way. Type 2222 to receive miracles. There is a deeper awareness forming within you that cannot be shaken by temporary circumstances. You are learning to stand firm even when things around you feel uncertain. This is not because everything is perfect, but because you are becoming anchored in something greater than your situation. You are starting to trust that what is unfolding is not random. It is guided, and it is intentional, even when you cannot fully understand it. You have spent so much time trying to figure everything out before taking a step forward. But now you are realizing that clarity often comes after movement, not before. You are being called to act with faith, even when you do not have all the answers. This does not mean being careless, it means being courageous. It means trusting that each step will reveal the next, even if the full path is not visible yet. There is also a change happening in how you handle uncertainty. What once made you anxious is now becoming something you can sit with. You are learning that not knowing everything does not mean something is wrong. It simply means that the process is still unfolding. This understanding brings a sense of peace that allows you to move forward without constant fear. Type Amen if you agree. You are also beginning to notice that your energy is shifting. You are no longer drawn to the same distractions or habits that once filled your time. Instead, you feel a pull toward things that bring meaning and growth. This is not something you forced, it is something that is happening naturally. It is a reflection of your inner transformation. There is a purpose behind why you have been set apart in certain ways. You may have felt different, misunderstood, or even alone at times. But that separation was not to isolate you, it was to refine you. It allowed you to develop your own understanding instead of being shaped entirely by others. Now that understanding is becoming your strength. You are being prepared to step into situations where your presence will make a difference. This is not about recognition or attention, it is about impact. The way you think, the way you respond, and the way you carry yourself will influence more than you realize. This is why your growth has been so intentional. You are being shaped for something that requires awareness and balance. There will be moments ahead where you are faced with choices that test your alignment. These choices may seem small, but they will have a lasting effect. You are being asked to choose what aligns with your growth, even when it is not the easiest option. Each time you do this, you strengthen your connection to your path. You are also learning to let go of the need to control every outcome. This does not mean you stop caring, it means you trust the process. You are doing your part, and you are allowing what is beyond your control to unfold as it should. This balance is important because it keeps you from becoming overwhelmed. There is something powerful about the way you are beginning to see your future. It is no longer filled with the same fear or doubt that once held you back. Instead, there is a quiet expectation that something good is ahead. This expectation is not based on blind hope, it is based on the changes you can feel within yourself. What if most people struggle financially because they never activate a specific brainwave? Leading neuroscientists point to CIA-linked research that highlights this missing link. This 7-second ritual, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people rethink their financial habits and improve outcomes. Many are now moving into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and traveling on luxury vacations. But this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is removed. You are also becoming more aware of what truly matters to you. The things that once seemed important may no longer hold the same value. This is not loss, it is clarity. You are refining your priorities, and this will guide your decisions moving forward. It will help you focus on what aligns with your purpose. There is a growing sense of trust within you, not just in the process, but in yourself. You are beginning to believe that you can handle what comes next. This belief is not loud or forced, it is steady and real. It is built on everything you have already overcome. You are not the same person you were before, and you are not meant to be. Growth has changed you, even in ways you may not fully recognize yet. This change is not something to resist, It is something to embrace. It is leading you toward a life that reflects who you truly are. There is also a need for you to stay grounded as things continue to shift. Do not rush the process or try to force outcomes. Allow things to unfold naturally because they are aligning in ways you cannot always see. Your patience will be rewarded in ways that go beyond what you expect. You are stepping into a phase where your actions will begin to reflect your inner transformation more clearly. The way you speak, the way you decide, and the way you move will show the growth that has taken place. This is not something you need to prove, it will simply be evident. What heaven saw in you is now becoming visible in your life. It is not something distant anymore, it is something you are starting to live out. This is the beginning of a new chapter, one where your awareness guides your direction. Stay present in this moment because it is shaping everything that comes next. Trust what you feel within you because it is leading you forward. And remember that you are not alone in this journey, even when it feels quiet. What once felt like a quiet feeling has become something clearer, something stronger, something that keeps returning no matter how many times you try to distract yourself. This is not pressure, it is invitation. I am inviting you to step fully into the understanding that has been growing inside you. You are not being asked to become someone else. You are being called to finally accept who you already are. Type 1010 to receive blessings. There is a truth about you that has remained steady even through all your changes. It is the part of you that kept going when everything felt uncertain, the part that refused to give up even when giving up seemed easier. That part of you is not weak. It is not accidental, and it is not temporary. It is the foundation of who you are becoming. This is what heaven saw, not just your actions, but your spirit behind them. You have been waiting for a sign, something clear and undeniable that tells you it is time to move forward. But the sign has been present in the way your thoughts have shifted and in the way your heart responds to certain moments. You are feeling drawn towards something more meaningful, something that aligns with who you truly are. This pull is not confusion, it is direction. It is guiding you toward the life that has been prepared for you. There is also a growing understanding that you do not need to have everything figured out to begin. You have spent so much time waiting for certainty, but certainty is not always what leads you forward. Faith is. And faith does not require you to see the entire path. It only asks you to take the next step. Each step you take with trust will reveal more than standing still ever could. Type 777 to affirm your belief. You are learning to let go of the fear that once held you back. That fear was built on past experiences and old beliefs that no longer define you. You are not the same person who faced those moments before. You have grown, you have learned, and you have become stronger in ways you may not fully recognize yet. This strength is what allows you to move forward now with a different mindset. There is something important happening in how you view yourself. You are no longer seeing only your limitations, you are beginning to see your potential. This shift changes everything. It affects how you make decisions, how you respond to challenges, and how you approach your future. You are stepping into a version of yourself that is more aware, more grounded, and more aligned. You may still experience moments of doubt, and that is natural. Growth does not remove doubt completely, but it changes how you respond to it. Instead of letting it stop you, you are learning to move through it. You are recognizing that doubt is not a signal to quit, but an opportunity to trust more deeply. This is how your confidence is being built, not by avoiding uncertainty, but by facing it with faith. There is also a sense of renewal taking place within you. It may feel subtle at times, but it is real. Your thoughts are becoming clearer, your priorities are shifting, and your perspective is expanding. You are beginning to see your life in a way that is not limited by what has already happened. You are opening yourself to what is possible. You are being guided toward choices that align with your growth. Some of these choices may require you to step outside of what is familiar. They may ask you to trust yourself in ways you have not before. This is not to challenge you without reason, but to help you grow into your full potential. Each aligned choice strengthens your path and brings you closer to what has been prepared. How are people moving from financial stress to more comfortable lifestyles so quickly? A CIA-linked study suggests a simple 7-second brain ritual may influence how people respond to opportunities. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this method is helping individuals improve daily life. Many are now stepping into dream homes, upgrading to luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations. But this page could be deleted at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There is also a deeper connection forming between you and your purpose. You may not have all the details yet, but you can feel that there is something more for your life. This feeling is not random, it is a calling. It is drawing you towards something that reflects who you truly are. This is why you cannot ignore it anymore. You are also learning to be patient with yourself as you grow. You are understanding that change takes time, and that is not a weakness, it is part of the process. You are allowing yourself to move forward without rushing or forcing outcomes. This patience is helping you stay grounded and focused. There is a quiet confidence continuing to build within you. It is not loud or attention-seeking, but it is steady and strong. It is rooted in your understanding that you are guided and supported.